Week 16 of the medals. Wayne's going to bring this camera in a little bit closer, guys, and you can actually look inside the cups there. Is that a good enough visual there?
There you go.
Go straight up and down?
Yep.
Okay. That right there was the lead. This right here, that's the galvanized hook, guys. It's just amazing. It's just amazing to me how there's
Looks
three.
like a bad cup of coffee.
Yeah, bad cup of whatever you want to call it. That's the aluminum, and you can actually see the aluminum in that one like you could on the lead, but you cannot see the galvanized. And this is the funny one, is the stainless steel. So let's go ahead and pull this stainless steel hook out. And if you look at it, it's still got the allergy on it, but I tell you what, it don't look like there's much much you could do with that. I mean, as far as, much damage done to that, which is very, very interesting, guys. Here's the, this is aluminum. It's got a bunch of allergy on it. Don't look like, tell you what, it's the water thing that's really, it's the most interesting part of this whole entire experiment. And this is the gnarly galvanized hook. The allergy in there is beyond, that's crazy. But then you go to the lead, there's almost like no allergy in there, and the lead does, it's starting to look like got some kind of crap on there. But anyway, this is very, very interesting, guys. This is our week 16. We're going to continue doing this till we get a marine biologist in here to verify these colors. We're going to weather and predictions right now. Weather and predictions for this weekend, Mike. Looks like we're going to have another good weekend, or what?
Yeah, man. Real good weekend. This weekend was insane. The weather was finally good. People were waiting for the weather to be good, but it was crazy hot. But, man, everybody that had a working boat was out there this weekend. I'll tell you what. This included commercial fishermen, charter fishermen,
tournament fishermen,
recreational fishermen, even people who don't even fish were out in the ocean. It was that crazy because it was finally a good weekend. This weekend's going to be the same. This weekend it's going to be southeast winds, 5 to 10 mile an hour, 2 foot, all weekend long. You know, enjoy it. Enjoy it while it's here.
So what do you think the outcome's going to be the same?
Yeah.
There wasn't a lot of wahoo caught over the weekend, right?
No, and I don't see it happening really because of the water quality. But shoot, if the blackfin tuna have been able to hang around, they're very affected by water quality, and they're smart fish, but they're hanging around. So I don't know what's going on.
No, I know that the bait fish has been the best we've seen in a couple years, so that could be an issue. That could be the reason why they're staying around.
Yeah.
But anyway, what about the dolphin bite? How do you feel about that?
Dolphin bite has definitely, it's there, it's happening, but it's not as good as it was a few weeks ago because it was really good a few weeks ago. But you know, it's dwindling down. But still, if you want to catch dolphin, you can go out and catch dolphin, no problem.
And the kingfish bite, of course, that's the hot fish, really.
It's going to keep getting better and better, the kingfish bite.
But they're on the small side. Usually,
very small,
which is kind of.
And I was talking to somebody on my way here, and they said, "Well, there was a 50-pound caught, 249 pounds caught," and I said, "Yeah, but you got to remember how many people were out there too."
Right.
And when there's only 3 fish that big, and then the rest is 30 pounds. Maybe a couple in the 30s, and then everything else was like 20 pounds and under.
Goes to show that there's a small.
Yeah. That was a one and done kind of thing too with the bigger fish.
But well, and so, what about the bottom fishing? Now, I think the bottom fishing is just going to get better. And a lot of people are starting yellowtail fish now. I see the people coming in buying the yellowtail stuff. The mutton fishing.
African pompano have been being caught.
Which is kind of rare. Usually don't catch them this time of year. Or you normally don't. Yeah. Catch that many this time of year.
Yeah, we went bottom fishing on Sunday, and we got a couple mutton snappers, but the triggerfish moved.
There's a rumor saying you hit rock bottom.
Yeah.
Bottom fishing.
Yeah. Yeah, you always hit bottom when you bottom fish. You're not used to hitting bottom. But here's what happens. We caught some mutton snapper. We were bump trolling first, and then I marked a really good area with some nice bait fish. So I went back and we caught mutton snapper as soon as we dropped down there. But then the triggerfish moved in, and we couldn't catch another mutton snapper. And that's one thing I'd like to talk about, in the future, is this the whole triggerfish regulations and stuff, because they're being protected, and there's a lot of them out there. So
yeah, it's anyway. But yeah, that's another day.
Now
that's for sure.
But here's the thing: if you do catch a legal sized triggerfish, I definitely recommend trying to eat it because it's so good.
Just break out the chainsaw when you're filleting it. That's all.
No,
I'm kidding. There's a way to do it.
Yeah, they're not hard to fillet once you know how. But
we can make shoes. We can make rubber boots with it. Think about it.
You could. Their skin is it's the toughest skin other than maybe like a triple tail. But good eating. I would definitely try it. Very good eating.
All right. Well, anyway, that's our weather and predictions for this weekend, guys. Hopefully we got a better one for you next week.